Good afternoon. My name is Lawrence Johnson, Head of Retirement Plan Intelligence at Morningstar, and I thank you at once for joining us today. We are very excited to introduce you to a new bundle solution that supports asset managers' strategies in the retirement market. As you know, this is a sector that is going through tremendous growth and changes today and offers a great potential and challenges for asset managers, which includes responding to the new fiduciary rules set out by the Department of Labor. So we will go through the two platforms. We brought together two platforms. First, Morningstar's new Retirement Plan Intelligence platform, which can help you target retirement plans, assess investment positions held, and uncover gatekeeper relationships. And we also brought together Morningstar's Direct platform, an industry-leading platform for research, analytics, and marketing tools. I have a few slides that will give you a high-level overview of the solutions, and then I'll be asking Peter and Jordana to give us walkthroughs of the bundle solution. So let's look at each one of these platforms. First, the Retirement Plan Intelligence platform. This platform allows a user to identify plans that are holding your products, as well as plans that are holding your competitors' products. It also allows you to segment the market and target plans by asset size, by geographic footprints, and by product categories. And it will also allow you to identify the decision makers, gatekeepers, and preferred relationships by identifying the coordinates, phone numbers, emails of such decision makers. The Retirement Plan Intelligence platform is really that, a business intelligence platform that allows you to manipulate and visualize data so you can build your own customizable interactive dashboards, and to add, and you're also limited to add your own sales, asset flows, and proprietary data to give you unique insights into your own data set. So if the Retirement Plan Intelligence platform helps you determine where to hunt, Direct, the second platform, will help you design your own game plan and market rollout strategy. So through Direct, you can access all of Morningstar's global data and institutional research, analytics, and productivity tools. We will show you in a few moments how easy it is to search through our industry-leading data and to analyze the competitive landscape and investor preferences. You'll access the latest research from our global analyst team, one of the largest in the world. You will be able to use the tools to transform your research and investment strategies into customized client reports, pitch books, investment summaries, and fact sheets. And you'll be able to do that with your own branding and custom layouts. This is the ideal platform to position your firm and your products in both internal and external marketing communications. So before we roll into the demo, I just wanted to put the Retirement Plan Intelligence platform in context. We, Morningstar, harvest all corporate retirement plans that file annual reports with the Department of Labor, as well as most important plans associated with public, foundation, and endowments. On that note, I will be inviting Peter to give us a walkthrough of the Retirement Plan Intelligence platform.
Thank you, Lawrence. My name is Peter Belford. I'm the RPI specialist here at Morningstar, and I want to take a couple minutes and just go through Morningstar Retirement Plan Intelligence and how our different modules will be able to help you find, develop, and strategize product development in the future. So what you have in front of you here is our data module. We also have our sandbox module, which is based up of our analytics, as well as our contact component. Our data module is going to allow you to do quite a few things. For example, you'll be able to look up individual products, and with that, you'll be able to identify plans associated with those products. So in case in point, we're looking at Aberdeen, and we're looking at the different types of plans, both DC and DB, that are represented underneath Aberdeen. And if we were to choose one particular plan sponsor, we're then able to go through and identify McWane as a plan sponsor and get additional data points here for you to look at and evaluate. Along with the plan sponsor allocation that you see here, you'll be able to pull up a PDF that will be able to give you an overview of the plan sponsor and all of the different categories and investment products that make up McWane's retirement plan strategy. As well, you'll be able to go through and identify individual plans underneath the heading of McWane. So you'll be able to look at different types of DB, DC, and trust products. Now I'm going to hand it over to Jordana to review a specific product and how that will be evaluated inside of Direct.
Thank you, Peter. Hello, everyone. My name is Jordana Jancy, and I am a Senior Client Service Consultant at Morningstar. Today, we are going to show you how a small asset manager using Morningstar Direct and RPI can enhance their workflow. We're going to begin in the Morningstar Cloud, where I create a screen that would search for an open-end fund that fell within the World Stock Morningstar category with its oldest share class and a Morningstar rater that was greater than or equal to 2 stars. So I'm going to click here on List and Screens and pull up my list that was the World Stock RPI list. And you're going to see in here, this screen produces a list of 229 funds. When I sort this list, I see that Stewart Global Equity, SGISX, is a small asset manager with a 5-star rating, low fees, expenses, and high sustainability rating. So Stewart, again, Global Equity Income right here is a 5-star, low fee, and high sustainable rating fund. So let's run through an example of using Stewart Asset Management as our test case. How would Stewart, our small asset manager, compete with the likes of a larger asset manager like Aberdeen, Columbia, or MFS? We're going to use Morningstar Direct to evaluate a list of competitors using performance reporting and a scorecard to find opportunities for Stewart. I'm going to move into Morningstar Direct and click on Performance Reporting right here and open up this performance report that has a scorecard. Taking our list and our search from the World Stock Funds, we would then create a scorecard to search for our weakest competitor. In our scorecard, we are looking at the total return peer group percentile ranks for the 5, 3, 2, and 1-year time period. For each time period, we rank the funds by whether or not they were above or below the 50th percentile, as seen here. When above, the manager received a check mark and 1 point, but if below, they received an X and 0 points. When we aggregate these scores for the custom score at the end, right here, any manager with 3 or more points received an improved rating. Our Stewart Global Fund obviously fell within that, but anything below received a red and a fail. So let's take a look at our weakest competitor. When I take a look at the managers who failed, Aberdeen Global Equity A failed every single time period except for the 1 year. If you look closer, they were in the lowest decile for every other time period. So in this case, we are going to use Aberdeen Global Equity A as our weakest competitor. After evaluating the weakest competitor in performance reporting, now Stewart can use RPI, just like Peter showed you, to identify where Aberdeen Global Equity has a market share. I'm going to move back into RPI right now, and I'm going to search for Aberdeen Global Equity. RPI can filter by the percentage of assets, the dollar amount, or the year, as seen right here. If I filter by the investment in millions, I see that McWane Salary Pension Plan has the greatest investment in Aberdeen Global Equity with $15 million. Let's take a closer look at this plan by clicking on the name. From here, RPI will display that Aberdeen is in the top 3 investments by assets in this plan, along with other information on the plan. You can scroll down here and see all the different vendors by fees, along with the top investments, like I just said before, net assets by EOI. But now, after identifying the opportunity, Stewart Asset Management can use Morningstar Direct to create custom presentations and fact sheets to demonstrate its value. I'm going to move back into Morningstar Direct into the Presentation Studio portion. Presentation Studio gives you the flexibility to customize your colors and logos used on reports. The reports can include Morningstar proprietary data like ESG rating on page 2, more standard rating data or standard data like trailing return and standard deviation. Along with performance data, Morningstar Direct also has holdings data as seen on page 10 and 11. From holding-based style trail to sector exposure. To demonstrate the ease of customization, I'm going to return to page 2 and show you that you can change any of these data points to see what you need to see. So right here, I'm actually going to click down onto the component, and once you do that, it opens up a drop box right here, and you can pick and choose which data points you want to customize for that specific component. It can then be saved as your own special component that you can apply to any table or report or template that you need. Thus, this is the value of Morningstar Direct and RPI. We can help identify competitors in the search function, rank competitors in performance reporting, understand where competitors have market share in RPI, and finally present how you are the better option than your competitors in a concise, tailored report. That concludes our demo. Thank you so much for your time today.